My breath still clears before the break of day. Not ready, not complete, not fully whole, but done with letting go define my soul. This ground is hard to stare and stand, but I was made to push through frozen sky. Rise before the sun, rise before the light. I don't need the sun to stop the fight. Stay still cold, still raw, still finding solid ground. I choose to move before the world comes around. Rise before the thaw, before the world lays wide. I carry every scar and step outside. Not healed, not whole, but moving all the same. I rise before the dawn, stake my claim. The birds don't sing, the frost still lines the glass. I pull on every lesson from my past. No one is coming with a hand to hold. I trade my hesitation for the cold. Not waiting for a sign, not waiting for a hand. Just planting both my feet on frozen land. Racing for the thaw, racing for the light. I don't need the sun to stop the fight. Still cold, still raw, still finding solid ground. I choose to look before the world comes around. Racing for the thaw, before the world waits wide. I carry every scar and step outside. Not healed, not whole, but moving all the same. I rise before the flames, take my claim. The cold was never my enemy. It was the voice that kept on stopping me. Not anymore. I move, I claim, I rise. Racing for the thaw, racing for the light. I don't need the sun to stop the fight. Still cold, still raw, still finding solid ground. I choose to move before the world comes around. Racing for the thaw, before the world waits wide. I carry every scar and step outside. Not healed, not whole, but moving all the same. I rise before the thaw. Let's take my time. Pink petals drift across the empty bench. The place we shared still holds your fading scent. You smiled that day like nothing could go wrong. Now all I have is silence and the sand. The trees don't know what happened here below. They bloom the same regardless of the sorrow. Under the Sakura, we say goodbye. Petals like promises still in the sky. Soft as a whisper, sharp as a lie. Everything shattered beneath the pink sky. Under the Sakura, under the rain, your name still echoes through every refrain. We were so beautiful, we were so brief. Cherry blossoms only know how to leave. back. The spring is cruel, it gives what I've been like. I wear your memory like a second skin. I don't know where you went and I began. I'm your best Sakura who say goodbye. Petals like promises still in the sky. Soft as a whisper, sharp as a lie. Everything shattered beneath the pink sky. I'm your best Sakura under the rain. Your name still echoes through every refrain. We were so beautiful, we were so free. Cherry blossoms only know how to live. Was it the season, or was it us? Did we just bloom too fast? Time to dust. Under that Sakura who said goodbye. Candles like promises filling the sky. Soft as a whisper, sharp as a lie. Everything shattered beneath the pink sky. Under that Sakura, under the rain. Your name still echoes through every refrain. We were so beautiful, we were so green. Cherry blossoms only know how to live. Petals We met in spring, but parted in the frost. And everything we built was slowly lost. Your face appears in windows, trains, and rain. Of all we shared, only the end remains. The meetings fade like ink beneath the sun. But every last farewell stays everyone. More farewells than hellos. This year more silence where your voice was near. Every door that closed still rings louder than the chant of spring. One springs I count the ones who walked away. More than those who chose to stay. A season full of letting go. What farewells remain is all I know. New phrases came and vanished like the tide. But ending words cut deep and won't subside. I try to hold the laughter that we knew, but only goodbyes push their way back through. More farewells than hellos. This year more silence where your voice was near. Every door that closed still rings louder than the chant of spring. What springs I count the ones who walked away. More than those who chose to stay. A season full of letting go. What farewells remain is all I know. The city rewrote itself without my name. New glass and concrete, nothing looks the same. I walked the map I memorized for years and find a strange ass city in my tears. Save for the future where I used to stand, erase the corners. I was called my land, the grid moved on and left a ghost behind. The city thriving only in my mind. The coffee shop is gone, a tower in its place. I looked for something old and found no trace. The alleyway where we sheltered from the rain is now a lobby lit with corporate flame. Not bitter, just invisible. The worry built, I stood still. The city rewrote itself without my name. New glass and concrete, nothing looks the same. I walked the map I memorized for years and find a stranger city in my tears. They build a future where I used to stand, erase the corners. I was called the land that grid moved on and left a ghost behind. The city thriving only in my The faces changed, the rhythm lost its beat. New voices fill the frequency of the street. I try to sing, but every step feels late, like I arrived just after closing the gate. Not angry, just out of phase, stuck in a city's former day. The city rewrote itself without my name. New glass and concrete, nothing looks the same. I walked the map I memorized for years and find a stranger city in my tears. They built a future where I used to stand, erase the corners. I was going land, the grid moved on and left a ghost behind. A city thriving only in my mind. Maybe I'm the one who didn't move. Maybe I'm the gap inside the groove. Maybe the city never owed me anything at all. The city rewrote itself without my name. New glass and concrete, nothing looks the same. I walked the map I memorized for years and find a stranger city in my tears. They built a future where I used to stand, erase the corners. I was called my land, the grid moved on and left a ghost behind. A city thriving only in my mind. This is where I stood. This is all that's We share the same corner, the same cracked stone, the same gray sky, the same walk home. But when I look ahead, I see the end. And when you look ahead, you see the bend. Same coordinates, different maps, same starting line, different. Standing in the same place, seeing different skies. I drew the map but never left the door. I wrote the first line, never wrote them more. The seed was there, the soil was dark and deep. I traded every waking dream for sleep. Not stopped by anyone but me. Not locked, I handed back the key. It never gotta lose, it never gotta try. I let my fully quietly set aside. Unborn and unnamed, it lived inside my chest. Unborn and unnamed, for it failed the test. I gave it up before it failed the test. It never gotta breathe, it never gotta grow. I chose the floor instead of letting go. Unborn victory, silent and still. A dream I abandoned before it could fulfill. I watched the ones who stumbled, fell and soared, and told myself their courage I couldn't afford. My courage wasn't missing from my hand. I just refused to let the dream expand. No villain in this story, just my own. The weight I chose to carry all alone. It never gotta lose, it never gotta try. A dream I folded quietly and set aside. Unborn and unnamed, it lived inside my chest. I gave it up before it failed the test. I gave it up before it failed the test. It never gotta breathe, it never gotta grow. I chose the floor instead of letting go. Unborn victory, silent and still. A dream I abandoned before it could fulfill. What if it was waiting all this time, patient in the wreckage of my mind? What if the only ending was the one I wrote myself? It never gotta lose, it never gotta try. A dream I folded quietly and set aside. Unborn and unnamed, it lived inside my chest. I gave it up before it narrowed my chest. I gave it up before it failed the test. It never gotta breathe, it never gotta grow. I chose the floor instead of letting go. Unborn victory, silent and still. A dream I abandoned before it could fulfill. The seed stays buried underneath the snow. No one will ever know. Everyone around me leaned into the light. I stood at the edge and watched from out of sight. The warmth was real, I felt it on my skin, but something wouldn't let the season end. Not broken, not afraid, just white in a different shade. I try to love the sun the way that you do. I try to feel the spring come breaking through, but all the warmth that touched your past right over say a new season bloomed while I stayed in bed. The streets are bright with colors I don't know. Everyone moved on, I watched them go. I hold the last cold petal in my hand. A world that changed without a place to stand. Left behind the turning sky, watch the season pass me by. All the colors bloom and break, I'm still here, still wide awake. Left behind, hollow blossom, hollow mind. The world moves on, I stay the same. Calling out a season with no name. New flowers grow on paths I used to walk. New voices fill the silence when we talk. But I'm still wearing winter on my skin. Can't let the spring come in. Left behind the turning sky, watch the season pass me by. All the colors bloom and break, I'm still here, still wide awake. Left behind, hollow blossom, hollow mind. The world moves on, I stay the same. Calling out a season with no name. Let it go or let it stay. I don't know which one hurts more Left behind the turning sky, watch the season pass me by. All the colors bloom and break, I'm still here, still wide awake. Left behind, hollow blossom, hollow mind. The world moves on, I stay the same. Calling out a season with no name. The blossom falls, and so do I. I knew it when the first petal opened wide, and loving you was choosing to collide. Doomed in full bloom, eyes wide to the end. A beautiful crash, I choose again and again. I knew it from the very first heartbeat that this was fire I'd never repeat. Doomed in full bloom, alive in the fall. I walked into forever knowing nothing lasts at all. The morning you appeared, the sky turned sharp and clear. I felt the ending hiding somewhere near. But God, the way you smiled across that crowded place, I ran toward the wreckage, chased the light on your face. I didn't want the warning or the way out. I only wanted you without a doubt. I knew it when the first petal opened wide, that loving you was choosing to collide. Doomed in full bloom, eyes wide to the end. A beautiful crash, I choose again and again. I knew it from the very first heartbeat that this was fire I'd never repeat. Doomed in full bloom, alive in the fall. I walked into forever knowing nothing lasts at all. yesterday. I knew it when the first page